Check it out. This video is about a guest who appeared on the Fresh and Fit podcast. She is the Bengali girl who goes by the social media handle Legs with Taz and was born in Bangladesh. We are going to get deeper, pause on what's already out there about her, as well as tips on Muslim/Bengali girl game. Let's go. So, in this timestamp of the Fresh and Fit episode who Legs with Taz appeared on, it already does a bit of an expose, but we want to get a little deeper because if you go on her Instagram, it states that she is a software developer. But if you look at the content on her Instagram as well as the Reels, especially in this row of the Reels page, it seems to be that she is focusing on developing something else. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against working out whether you are a powerlifter or not, but if you put in your Instagram profile software engineer as the top line in your bio, maybe I'm expecting software engineer content, right? Maybe I'm trying to learn something because it's kind of giving me mixed signals, right? So I just wanted to see accurate statements in the Instagram bio. I think that's not too much to ask. Plus, one thing I don't like about Legs with Taz, or is it Legs with Taz, she's part of a trend, especially in this reel of in the sponsor, right? If you click this link tree, it goes to here. If you close Yereo, I think that's sponsoring her. It shows basically a leggings brand. It's starting a trend of there's a lot of ladies who wear particular leggings in gyms that kind of look like this. Like it's seeming like you have a permanent wedgie. Like, are you wearing because it's comfortable or is it more for other reasons? Like it's kind of having me a little concerned, right? Because every time I'm working out and I see these type of pants being worn, I'm kind of self-conscious where I might be feeling like I have a wedgie, right? So it's got me kind of thinking, ladies or anybody who knows a lady who wears these type of pants, are these pants actually that comfortable? Like I can't imagine, right? I never heard having a permanent wedgie is considered a comfort plus. In fact, I might even consider that a drawback to wearing these pants. No lie. And I think it's starting a bigger conversation where you see the men at gyms, they're wearing shorter shorts, especially if they're doing leg day, where they're more trying to define the tone in their legs. So we are seeing a trend of you seeing dudes wear shorter shorts, and you are seeing more women maybe wearing longer pants, especially pants that give you permanent wedgies. Maybe the trend will change, but this is what I'm seeing today. But back to the episode, I think one thing that Myron noted that he was slightly confused was Taz. She was saying she came from a Muslim background, but maybe acting in certain ways that is contrary to what Myron feels is of a Muslim woman. I think it's just that, right? Myron is from Sudan, so he's used to Muslim women and men of a certain caliber, of a certain type. But the thing is, there are Muslim communities around the world, and they're not all the same, right? For example, you have Muslims that live in Indonesia. They may be a little different from Muslims that are from, let's say, Sudan. Muslims who are maybe from Iran. Muslims who are Lebanese. So there are different types of Muslims out there. They may have similarities, but there are a lot of differences, right? I've hung around with a lot of Indonesian Muslims. They kind of act a little different versus Muslims who may be from Iran, maybe Muslims who are from Lebanon. So there are different flavors to different Muslims. So even though Myron is surprised, I'm not too surprised, especially with if you go on the dating scene with certain Muslim women. It's a different caliber of game, but they get down to some Muslim women, not high key, but low key may drink, may party, and may do some haram activity. So they get down to, but not at a high key level, but more at a low key level. And based on my experience with a lot of Bengali women or maybe even Muslim women, let's say they're going out with you and you are not Muslim at all, the only hard line is pork, right? That's the only hard line that, in my experience, these type of women may not compromise on, right? So if you are on a first date with a Bengali woman or a Muslim woman, example, and you are not Muslim yourself, maybe taking her out to a bar is not a good choice. Maybe taking out to a restaurant with an alcoholic option is a good choice, right? In case she doesn't drink at all. So if the pork is the hard line, I would think twice on the first date to order that cheeseburger with the bacon. Maybe stick to non-pork options, right? There's plenty of meat options outside of pork, beef, chicken, fish, lamb. So I would keep it on the safe side, because when you go on these type of activities like the first date with a Muslim woman or a Bengali woman, it's better to stay inbounds, because once you're inbounds, you're still in the game. And to clarify inbound activity, let's say you are going on a dating activity with a Bengali or a Muslim woman. If she does something haram like order a drink, order a beer, then it's safe for you to order a beer. Same thing, right? So basically she makes the move and you respond, and vice versa. Like I said before, it's better to stay inbounds, because once you're inbounds, you're still in the game. Once you go out of bounds, you might risk out of the game. Plus, I'm going to keep it 100% real. Depending where you live, there are certain members of the Muslim community, they like to attend hookah lounges. What you thinking? Maybe a hookah is a chill spot. Maybe if it's in a house converted to a hookah lounge, it's a chill. A lot of these hookah places, they're like replacement nightclubs, right? I lived a couple of times next to these hookah lounges, and they turn up the music like loud music like you would hear at a club, and people pull up. Some of these hookah lounges have VIP. Some of them hookah lounges have valet parking service, right? So if you're a baller, yes, they will have valet parking service for you. And people dress up just like how they dress up going to the club. Maybe not too explicitly, but if a dude, he might pull up in a nice shirt, a nice outfit. Ladies, they're not going to wear something too explicit, not too clubby, but like maybe a little black dress. Maybe they might have like a high heel or something, right? There's certain members of the community, of the Muslim community, who do treat hookah lounges as kind of like a social place, as kind of like a replacement nightclub, but obviously no alcohol, but plenty of hookah, plenty of smoke. So if you live next to a hookah lounge, don't be surprised if it gets super loud at night, almost like a nightclub, because that is one place of establishment. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Put a like and subscribe. Put a comment below if you got something to say about it. I'll see y'all next time.